So what can you tell us about, even men, they're assuming that they're always okay, but what's that giveaway that they would know, well, something maybe is not working here for me?
Well, anytime that you leave a date or even a conversation and you feel angst, you feel at ease or ill at ease, and you're worried what she's thinking, you're worried, and you're preoccupied, that's something where it's like, okay, hold on a second. We got to really come back, check our own boundaries. What are my wounds that are getting triggered that I'm so out here trying to figure out what I can do to save the relationship or get her attention? It's like we want to be able to stay within our own self to be able to heal that.
We also want to look at ourselves as the people that we are attracting into our lives are feedback for where we are at, because we attract what we are. We don't get what we want. And so this way of living that I have discovered from all the courses I've taken, I start to just look at whatever's coming into my life as an opportunity for me to go deeper within myself and help myself to reflect on where I am at, where do I get to process and heal. So relationships are so wonderful for that reason.
But we don't see them as lessons, do we? I think that may be the
Well,
problem.
that's why we're here on this show right now.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't see them as lessons until they're broken.
Correct.
And what if we don't have to see them as lessons? We can see them as opportunities.
That's
And we could see them more as the nature of life is always wanting to support us to grow and thrive, because that's what nature does. And so changing our lenses and just choosing to see every experience as an opportunity to grow, just like nature, that really shifts your own relationship with life and with yourself and with each other. And that's why we're here, and I'm so happy you asked us to come on.
Welcome, sweetie.
Yeah, so,
Thank you.
yeah.
So my take on this is and I see it all the time. A woman says, I want a man that blah, 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 and she names off a list of items. And I always say, well, if that's what you're looking for, you have to become that first. You have to have whatever it is. You have to be independent. You need to have your income. You need to have whatever it is that you want a man to bring into your life. You need to be that person first, or else you can't attract that person in your life.
Rather than expecting someone to fill all the holes that are in. So I may not have a great sense of humor, and I'm looking for somebody with a sense of humor.
You know, the problem is that we've watched way too many Disney movies when we were children. So honestly, I literally married my prince, and I was Cinderella. And I think that we don't want to do that, but I have to be honest, so much of what we see as children does not empower us.
Absolutely, that's the conditioning that I mentioned. It's every form of media, we are so conditioned, and we just have to come back to the truth of ourselves. Not all of us are going to find a prince galloping on a horse coming into our lives. If there are any women here who've experienced that, good for you, yeah. But, the prince is going to come in a different way, and we have to accept that each way that happens for us is the right way.
Correct.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to my channel Dr. Karina Felix for more videos.